All right, welcome to this week's recap. Let me see when it fucking started because I forgot. Uh, June 29th. Ignore all of the fucking markups. Actually not, don't ignore them because I'm gonna use them for, well, the recap. But yeah, all of this is fucking Hunju's homework. Like, bro, look at this, it's insane. Like the amount of markups that I have, all because of Hunju's homework. And I've learned a lot, honestly, so yeah. All right. Monday. What did I take on Monday? I don't know. Let's see. Well, first of all, though, um, we had Asia. Wait, no, what? Okay, so Friday, I mean Thursday, or basically fucking Friday, we had this low here that was set after sweeping out this. Um, and I think it topped a 4 hour. What did it top? Yeah, I guess that this hourly order block. It topped another hourly order block. Um, Then we got a bullish AMD cycle here, so we accumulated here. Actually, we accumulated here, sweeping out this, and then we broke structure higher, and this tells us that this low here is protected. Boom, and then here once again, what are we doing? We accumulate, we manipulate lower into what? This, well, hourly rejection block, let's say, and the 50-minute or I don't even fucking know, probably another block for sure, somewhere there. Boom, we sweep out this, we then boom, break higher. Then what are we doing here? We're accumulating again. Now I'm talking like a fucking Hunyu. I don't give a fuck. Boom, we're accumulating here. Um, okay, and this was Monday this week. Was it? Yeah, Monday this week. Okay, yeah. But yeah, so this was the Monday this week. What I saw Monday do, was basically a sweep of this. And just because we had all of this LR here, I could have seen it move lower here, like sweeping out all of this, and actually I wanted to take some shorts out of this level here. Oops, out of this level here, but we never really got the retracement until after we swept out this. Let me turn the levels on. We ended up respecting weekly and daily open here, and we ended up respecting this low. And then once we broke structure higher, we got confirmation that this low here is protected. Oh, and also this low here was protected after this. Um, but yeah, we gotta move lower then. Now we're trading higher, and I was actually giving shorts here, I thought, but I didn't take them in my funded account because I knew they were fucking stupid, but I lucky forced it on my evil. But yeah, it's fine. Then we ended up just distributing higher. Um, Obviously, all of these lows here protected. We're like respecting bullish cycles, so shorts are out of the question right now. And the next one, liquidity, is this high here, right? Um, then what do we do on Asia session? So we ended up sweeping out this low here. Obviously, we have all of this accumulation here, and we ended up sweeping out the start of the accumulation, right? And then we broke structure higher. And if we go on the lower time frame, like the 3 minute, you can actually see that there was an entry right here, right? Which could have taken. And then there was actually another re-entry, and I actually was calling this out on live. There was actually a re-entry out of a what was it out of? Well, yeah, out of this like order block here, like this 15-minute one right there. Uh, and also I guess that the 5-minute order block here that we formed. Um, uh, 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 serious right now. There we go. And then once we got this accumulation here, manipulation lower into this order block here, this tells us that this low is protected after we broke structure higher. And some manipulation for Monday had been set on Asia. Alright, you could have taken some possible longs here. We know that this lows here are protected until we're told otherwise. And this is where I was wrong this day. So I was actually more bearish this day because I'm pretty sure that we had an SMT here with this guy and with this guy. And I saw all of this LR here, like all of this as LR and all of these lows here as LR. Obviously, I didn't really know any better, but now I understand why these lows here were protected and why longs were the play. But basically, you can see how we're accumulating here. Um, how we have all of this accumulation here down and then up. And then I saw this here, the sweep here, as the manipulation move. And I tried taking shorts out of there. Also 15-minute rejection block and a 5-minute order block. And I tried taking shorts out of there, but the real manipulation move was the move lower. We swapped out this here as well. Well, I'm pretty sure we also went into, let me see, yeah, -2 of the range. We ended up getting another boom sweep here, and there was actually, I'm pretty sure there was an SMT somewhere here. And obviously there wasn't really any sort of entries, but yeah, that was like the idea behind this. And this here tells us that this low here is also, oops, that the low here is also protected. Bruh, can I draw this good? There we go, beautiful. And yeah, then boom, obviously I put sells, or like I took shorts and I got cooked. Then here, what else did we do this day? Yeah, so we moved higher. I'm pretty sure we reacted off like an order block somewhere there. And then here we ended up breaking past these lows here, right? This protected low. So what has happened? Bias has flipped bearish. Oh, I didn't go over this day actually. Forgot to go over this day. So for this day I was still bullish. And there was this hourly order block here, which I wanted to see hold. And also on the 15-minute time frame, you can see how we have -4 here. And obviously, well, we have all of this accumulation here, how we're accumulating, right? And then I wanted to see 930 manipulate lower, tapping into this level here, and then take some sort of entries. Um, uh, 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 but there wasn't really anything that I loved. Maybe you could have just longed. No Berkey did, because he's fucking a menace. But we did react super nicely out of the level on the hourly rejection, hourly order block. We actually edged the CE of it, but it's fine. And then boom, we're gonna move lower, higher. So I saw this here's accumulation. We then broke past the high, and I actually gave longs a try. We had this hourly wick or rejection block here, boom. And we also had this 15-minute RV and this 5-minute order block. And I took longs off of the CE of the hourly rejection block, and I had a 50-point stop. This covered the order block. Oh, and this was actually as well the 0.60 of the range, so I took my entry there. I almost got stopped out there, as you can see. Let's go in the 1 minute. I almost got stopped out there. Then I moved my stop once we got this move up to here. I got edged once again, and then well, yeah, I went break even like around here because I didn't really want to see a move lower again. And then I ended up getting stopped at break even because I had to target really high up because of because I had a really big stop, but sadly we ended up getting an SMT with this high here. So yeah, and actually, let me see. Uh, yeah, and at this point we were actually getting a lot of bearish AMDs. Like once this high here was set, we ended up getting this one here. We accumulated here, we manipulated higher, sweeping out this, and then boom, we distributed lower. Um, Same thing as this here. We're accumulating here. We then manipulated higher, sweeping out this, and then breaking lower. Um, and so actually the bias was more bearish. Um, so yeah, that's what I want to note. Um, and because the bias here was more bearish, you can see how this high here, because we got an SMT, we then swept out this and we tapped into a 15-minute order block, I'm pretty sure. Now what was it? Uh, I think it was like an hourly order block, yeah. Hourly order block, and then on the 5 minute, or was it 3 minute? Yeah, it was this 3 minute here. We ended up getting this break here, and we got this order block right there. I'll mark it out like this, and we got a top there, and then boom, you could have taken something like this for short, and yeah, this would have banked. Um, I was just on the wrong side of the market, but I have learned. Okay, so that was Wednesday. Let's go into what was it? Thursday. Okay, I got Friday was a bank holiday, so that's that. But yeah, then this day around here, I said, okay, we have now broken protector structure. If we are, I mean, bias has flipped now, right? I actually took very stupid shorts on evil out of this here, but we didn't really sweep anything like any really good structure to the left, so this is not really too good. Um, I think, and yeah, I was telling myself, okay, since we broke protected lows, bias has flipped, the most likely protected high is this one here. Um, and I was kind of stupid. Why? Because we ended up getting this actually pretty nice Asia trade. If we go on the lower time frame, you can see how we're accumulating here. We're accumulating, we then manipulated, sweeping out this here and this here. We then broke lower, and there was actually an entry they could have taken out of a 5 minute order block right there. And shorts were pretty good. Oops. And shorts were pretty good. And the mistake that I did is that I thought that this high here was protected. But why was it not protected? Because we never really got any bearish AMD cycle telling us that this high is protected. Um, so that's where I was wrong. Then we broke past this final protected low. So this here's the real pre-construction lower. And again, no AMD, no bearish AMD cycle telling us, okay, bias is lower. And once I saw a sweep of this low and tapped into this 4 hour Fair Value Gap, and because I thought that this high here was protected, I actually turned bearish. I mean, yeah, I turned bullish. And I was actually only looking for longs, and I wasn't really too aware. I was just, what was the word? I was too egocentrical, let's say. I was only focused on longs. But when you look at it, okay, this here's a fake break on structure. We are now accumulating. We had accumulated all of these lows here. We then manipulated higher. We swept out this side here and also this side here. We tapped into this bearish 5 minute order block from the protected high. We then dump. We then react out of the level. We break past this low here and we have this 5 minute order block there. And there was also a 15-minute wick. And yeah, I just didn't take this because I thought the bias was longs, but I was wrong. And then this here ended up reacting super nicely and ended up just dumping, which would have been a super nice trade. But yeah, I just read the market wrong, but I learned a lot honestly. So yeah, it's fine. And then yeah, we ended up just dumping a fuck ton. Like hindsight, obviously this trade was insane. And then Friday, nothing really happened. Yeah, bank holiday, so super choppy. But there was now a trade that you could have taken during Asia. Um, Let me delete this here. We ended up sweeping out this high here. Except, oops. Oh my gosh. Boom, we swept out this here. My gosh. This there, this there. Obviously, well, we accumulating, generated all of these lows here, and then we manipulated higher, sweeping out this, and then we got a resweep. Um, and then if you go on the lower time frame, I think, I don't know what time frame. Mm, it's kind of like the 1 minute. The 1 minute's pretty clear. Well, we got another kind of like AMD cycle here after sweeping out this. We can read it here, we manipulate it, we then broke structure lower. We got the order block here, and then boom, you could have taken an entry. Um, uh, Stop here. Um, Boom, you could have taken like profit here or something. And then if you held and didn't go break even at all, you could have obviously targeted much lower. Um, Maybe like this low here. I mean, obviously you could have targeted in hindsight all of this. And we're probably gonna continue going lower. Um, Now the only thing is that we haven't gotten any bearish AMD cycle to tell us that okay, that this high here is protected, so we can still go and resweep it until we get the bearish AMD cycle. So we'll have to see. So yeah, that was pretty much it this week. I have learned a lot. Um, Hopefully next week is good. Hopefully I'm able to catch some good trades and revive my fund that I have like 5 trades of drawdown. So we will see. I'm pretty confident on myself. I know that I can do this. I have learned a lot since I have learned a fuck ton this week. So yeah, that is it and peace out.